All right, this is the Kuool, Kuool 4G trail camera. It's the D40 series, as you can see here on the box. I've been using this camera for some time and trying it out actually in the field, and I've come to like it. And I just wanted to do a quick informational thing on the setup. So it comes with, in the box, it comes with the camera, the two antennas. One on the left is the actual antenna for sending and receiving your photos and videos. The one on the right is the GPS antenna that will display on all of your photographs. It also comes with a CD that you can put into your computer, and it'll bring up the parameters that you need to set the camera up, both for the camera settings and for the settings to transmit your photographs. It also comes with a book, and if you look in the very last page of this book, you'll find their support site. It'll be in blue letters on the last page. If you go to that site, it will allow you to download all the things you need to download. Now this one came with a SIM card, and a word about the SIM card real quick. SIM cards come in 3 sizes. They come in the standard, micro, and nano size. The size that this camera takes is the micro. It's the one in the middle. So if you go to a store and you get a SIM card other than this one, that's the one you're going to need when they break it out for you. Yeah, so I'm going to show you the camera and a few things about the camera real quick. I've already put the antennas on it. Open it up here, and you'll see this is the SD card slot. This is the SIM card slot. Now when you first operate the camera, you want to format the SD card in the camera. So I'll take you through that real quick. You're going to turn it on to the test mode. You're going to hit the menu button, and you're going to scroll through all these different things that you can use to set up the camera if you're not doing it on your computer. Now there's the format button. Now I have one that I don't want to format in there. To format the card in the camera, you're going to hit the button. It's going to prompt you for yes or no. You're going to hit yes, and the card will be formatted. Then you're going to hit the menu button, turn the camera off, take it out of the camera, and put it into your computer. All right, real quickly. So I'm going to take you over here to the computer real quick. And this is the site that you're going to go to. And on this site, you're going to see downloads. And I like to use this one on the computer. It has the latest updates on it. So you're going to hit this menu configuration. And it's going to download it. Then we're going to open it. And it should be opening in just a second. I don't know why that comes on the screen. So this is what you want, the application. You're going to open that application, and it's going to bring you to this screen. Now, on this screen, you'll see that most of these settings are automatic. Now, I want a photo and a video, so I'm going to select photo and video. I need English, and I'm going to set this to the lowest because I'm transmitting. That's the image size. The video size, you'll see this FHD. That's for a storage site that the company offers at no charge. But we're going to select the VGA, and we want the video length because we have to be concerned about using batteries. We're going to set that to 5 seconds, and we're going to go over here, and I like about 2 minutes in between. And then we're going to come over here and select minutes. I want one photo. PIR sensitivity. Now that's going to, if you have it on high, you're going to get a lot of little birds and things. If you have it on low, is where I actually like to keep it for deer. Time and date stamp. I want time and date displayed. I like the audio record. It has great audio that when you're playing it back, you can hear what's going on. Just kind of fun. Now the SD cycle. I want to say a word about this. I'm going to turn this on. So one of the great features of this camera is it has an SD overwrite. So a lot of times with your trail cameras, you're all set up and the SD card fills up and the camera will shut off. With this feature, this will write over the oldest video and photo that you have on there. So if you use this, you won't have to go back and change your card. And if you find something on there that's spectacular and you want, you can go pull the card and then you can blow it up to poster size if you want. GPS switch, I'm turning that on because that shows right on my photograph exactly where the location is of the camera if I should lose it. And my time zone, and you can check what your time zone is, just Google it for your location. Now I'm coming over to, I don't want the password on particularly for this, nor the serial number, but you can put those in there. Time lapse is another great feature. You can just put it out in the field and see when the deer are coming out, and you can take a broad shot of the whole thing and see where they're coming out. So I'm not using that now. Organization name, you can put your own in there, or your own name, whatever you want to identify the camera. Now I'm going to put this SMS, I'm going to turn that on. That allows me to control the camera with this company's app. So I'm going to set this at 5 hours, and for some reason they want you to put hours and minutes, so I'm going to set this at 5 hours and 59 minutes so that the remote cycle will only turn on every 6 hours. I do that because if you keep that turned on, it'll use a lot of battery life. That every 6 hours or however you want to set it cuts down on the use of your battery life. This is a really nice thing. This is, you just go into this screen, of course, and you can see it's auto setup, and I'm in America, and I'm going to choose T-Mobile, and it's automatically going to fill in all the parameters that I need. So I wanted to send photos, so I'm going to check QVGA, and you'll see right now, I just have to put my phone number in this space. You can put up to 3 phone numbers in there, and it's going to transmit to the phone numbers that you put in here. So over on this side, I also wanted to send videos. Now the videos won't send to your phone, they'll only send to your email. So I'm going to select STMP, and you see that all these parameters have been filled in. And I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to put my email in there. And of course, I'm not going to put it in right now for obvious reasons. So now you have your SD card in your computer, and you're going to say OK here, and then you're going to come over to this screen, and it's going to say Save Configuration. You're going to hit that, and it's going to save all those parameters to wherever you want. And with your SD card in here, you're going to scroll down to your SD card and have that as a spot you want it to be saved to. Save it to your SD card. You want to properly, after that's done, you want to properly eject it from your computer, and you can put it in your camera with the camera turned off. Then your parameters will be set in your camera. Now, I want to get back over here to the camera a little bit. I mentioned the SIM card before. Here's the spot down here below my thumb that's for the SIM card. And if you notice, the chamfered edge is towards the outside. I wanted to put it the other way around. That's the way most of my devices go. Be careful of that. Make sure the chamfered side is to the outside. Now, in doing this, you're going to use a lot of batteries. There's 12 batteries in there. So I want to suggest very strongly that you use a solar converter for this, or a solar panel. And this company has this particular solar panel that comes. It has a battery in it, and the solar panel keeps the battery charged. I know a lot of times we're taking 100 pictures in a single night, and you're using flash, and you're sending video, so that's going to use a lot of power. So the one thing I do want to demonstrate on this is that if you want to put it out with a solar panel, you do not have to have batteries in it. You can remove the batteries, or you never put them in. But the important thing that I want to go over is, if you have this camera, if you want to do that, you just turn the camera on. I'm turning it on. Now when you close that camera up, it's going to expose the port down here for solar panel.